What's up, my Shay babes? So this video is going to be a postpartum Q&A. I asked ChatGPT to ask me 15 questions so that I can answer from my YouTube channel, so we could just talk about postpartum care, just postpartum all around, how I'm feeling, how baby's doing, everything like that. So we're just going to jump right on into it. To begin, I had Kason on June the 6th, 2025 at 3:52 p.m. But now we're just going to go ahead and talk postpartum, like I said. So the first question was, how has your recovery been since giving birth? I must say that my recovery has been so smooth. Like, when I say smooth, I mean extremely smooth. Oh, he probably about to cut up. I mean extremely smooth, y'all. Because for one, I was not supposed to have a C-section. But because I could not dilate past 3 centimeters, then I had no other choice but to have a C-section. So did I have anything like prepared for a C-section? Was my mind prepared for it? No, not at all. But like I said, it ended up being a good thing. It was very easy. I can say that God was on my side because, for one, I did not have any pain at all. Like, when I say no pain, I mean no pain. None whatsoever after my procedure. Now, the day that I had him at 3:52 p.m. So after that, like, the recovery time of it, like, I was super, super, super drowsy. But that was just that day. And then up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I think it was like 1 o'clock, I started like getting up. Like, I was actually getting up, going to the bathroom. I got my Foley out. I went to the bathroom. I was moving around. I got up, took a shower. I did just everything. Like, my recovery was so easy. Try to reposition him because he liked to slide under my boob and sit under there. I don't know why. But yeah. So my recovery was like really easy. I was prescribed pain medication. I didn't even have to take any pain medication. Like, I just had absolutely no pain. And y'all, I was so sad when I was told that I had to have a C-section, because I heard all of the horror stories about how bad it hurts, how it takes so long to heal, and you can't do this and you can't do that. Like, I was just like scared to death of the procedure. So when they told me that I had to have one, I got like super emotional, which y'all saw the clip, but I was kind of zoned out at the time that I was talking to y'all on the clip, so it didn't really hit me until, because at the time the nurse had only came in and told me that the doctor was offering a C-section. And then, like, once I got off the clip with y'all, the doctor came in and he was like, "Hey, we gotta go." And I'm just like, oh my God. So it really hit me then. So I was just like crying and everything. Y'all, I cried leaving the room. I cried in the hallway on the way to the OR. I cried in the OR. I cried like the entire time. And then I just got calm and quiet out of nowhere. And then next thing you know, I heard him cry. Like, him being taken out. And then I heard him cry and I just bust out crying then. So I was just like all over the place emotionally. But like I said, recovery has been super easy. I have not had to stop doing anything at all. I haven't had to take any pain medications or nothing. Like, your girl has been A1. I love that. I love that. I love that. The next question is, what physical changes were you not expecting postpartum? I can't really say that there's nothing that I wasn't expecting, because I didn't expect my stomach to go right back down immediately. So I can't even say that that's something, because my stomach is still going down. It's not all the way down, but it's made major changes. Okay, one thing that I can say, my stomach is loose now. I wasn't expecting it to be loose. I kind of thought that it would still be kind of firm, but like I said, I'm still in the process of healing, so I can't say that that's where I am now, where I will be when it's all said and done, but that's just where we are now. Like, it's loose, and that's just something that I wasn't expecting. 3 is, did you feel prepared for postpartum healing? Again, no, I was not prepared for it, for the simple fact that I had a C-section. Now, for a vaginal delivery, I was prepared because I had the Freedom Mom kit. I had everything, like the pads, all of that, that I thought that I was going to need. but I ended up not even needing that stuff. I only needed just the pads because, of course, when you have a C-section, you are still bleeding from your vajayjay. So, of course, I still needed those pads. So, I ended up taking the Freedom Mom kit back, and I just kept all my pads that I had because, of course, I was going to need that. So, I feel like I was prepared. I'm going to say I feel like I was prepared either way, because for the C-section, I only needed pads, and for vaginal delivery, I had the whole kit that I needed, but I ended up not needing it. So I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. Question number 4 is, how are you taking care of yourself while taking care of your baby? Y'all, I can say that some days it's challenging, and the reason that I say that is because of the work schedule that I have and his father has, which is he works in the evening time, and he typically leaves the house whenever I need him the most. Like during the daytime, it's about 1 o'clock when he leaves. So I typically need help with just getting him, because Kason wants to be held 24/7. If y'all could see, he's in heaven right now. But during that time, I'm trying to clean the house. I'm trying to get food prepared for dinner. I'm trying to do different stuff around the house that I can't really get done because there's nobody here but me. So I have to do a lot of it with Kason in my arms, or just holding him, or kind of waiting until I can put him down, which is hardly ever. But that's okay because we working on it. My baby's spoiled. That's fine. But I could say that's like one of my biggest challenges. But other than that, I still can take care of myself as far as like showering. I can get to the shower, and I just typically do that during the time that I know that he's down, like for a nap or something. I go and take a shower, and then just keep him close to the bathroom in his bassinet, so in case if I do have to jump out the shower to go and, check on him or give him something, anything, like he's right there. We're not too far apart from each other. So that's really how I'm just taking care of me. And then also finding an outlet. That's number 1. Like a lot of women, you sit in the house and you just feel like you're all alone, like once you have the baby, but you're not. Just find somebody to talk to. Find somebody that you could just express these feelings to. I mean, talk to another mother. Another mother could give you advice on what they did, how they got through it, and let you know everything is going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. You just have to get through the newborn treatures. But I'm telling y'all, it's going to come to an end, and it's going to be even better for y'all, but that's okay. Number 5 is, how has your emotions changed since becoming a mom? I would say that I'm just more gentle. I'm much more gentle. I've always been gentle before, but I could say now, like, I'm extremely gentle, and I'm more caring, and I think more not only for myself, but for my baby. Like, I put my baby first. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, well, I need to get this, and this done. And even though it's stuff that's on my list, is stuff that I need to get done, I say, okay, well, let me see what I have to get done for Kason first. Let me do this for Kason first. Let me do that for Kason first. So I can say that I just change with how I prioritize things, because I put him first before I put myself. So we're going to rock with that one. Number 6. Did I skip one? No. Number 6. Have you experienced any baby blues or postpartum depression or anxiety? I have not experienced postpartum depression, but I have had postpartum anxiety, for the simple fact, like I said, during the daytime, my boyfriend is not here. He's gone to work. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of keep my eyes on Kason and try to see what's all going on. So I have like cameras like throughout in places. If I put him in his room, it's a camera in here. So if I'm in the kitchen, which is in the back of the house, then I can hear him. I can pick up on that, like, just stuff like that. So that kind of triggers me. And then also, whenever I'm in the shower, sometimes Kason is not even crying when I'm in the shower, but I just hear him crying, and then I'm like, oh my God, I gotta hurry up and get to him. Oh my God, I gotta stop this immediately and go to him. Like, I have those times, but most of the times, I know, like the first or the second week. The first week, I think my mom stayed with me. The second week, my sister was here like a couple of days. I think she stayed like almost that whole week except a day or two. And then this week, KK is off, so I got help around the house. I got the stuff that I need, but it just it's a normal mom feeling. It's gonna happen. You're gonna be anxious sometimes. You're gonna feel like you're not doing your best, and then that's what gets me. Sometimes I just feel like I'm not doing my best. Sometimes I feel like I need work in certain areas, and then I just beat myself up about it. But it's okay because I got a good support system around me to keep me uplifted. And then that's actually the next question is number 7 is what has helped you stay grounded during emotional ups and downs? Now, y'all, I do be in here crying sometimes because I look at my baby and be like, oh my God, like I really gave birth to you. Like I'm extremely excited. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. But I just want to make sure that I'm raising my kid in the best way that I could. I want to make sure that I'm giving him everything that he needs, making sure that he's well taken care of and all of that. Like I don't want to miss no parts with him. Like I want to make sure he's just good all around. So, what helps me stay grounded? He just knocked out. What helps me stay grounded is my support system because I have a really great support system. Like I have my mom, my dad, my sister. I have KK family. I have Kayson's godmom. And I mean, I'm just so thankful of it all. Like I have friends around me that just keeps me uplifted. It's just all around a great support system, and I'm beyond thankful for it. He trying to wake up. Let me get him repositioned. I'm telling y'all, he loved this underboob. He will stay there if he can. Okay. I'm not gonna move you no more. I'm not gonna move you from your favorite spot. I'm not gonna move you. So yeah, I would definitely say that my support system keeps me grounded for sure. Number 8 is what's been the most beautiful moment that you've had with your baby so far? I would say teaching him about prayer for sure. Because although he was only like a couple of days young at that time, he for sure was like smiling and stuff when I was saying certain things about God and like just keeping him aligned with who God is and why he needs to know God and all of that. So I feel like I love those moments whenever we pray together, even though, he can't actually talk and say the prayer, but I feel like he understands what I'm saying because he'll start smiling and, he's looking me in my eyes while I'm talking and all that when we talk about that. But hey, that's how I feel. So I feel like that's the most beautiful moment that we have together. And then just spending quality time with them, like doing anything, even if it's just us sitting here not saying one word, we're just looking into each other's eyes. And I love that. I love it. I love it. Number 9. What's been the hardest part of being a new mom? Why are you looking like that? I'd say the hardest part is really adjusting, getting a schedule for you and baby, especially if you've never had a true schedule for yourself. And now you got a whole baby that you have to incorporate into your day-to-day life. Because me, I was just going with the flow almost every day. Like I would wake up, didn't really have plans, didn't really have nothing to look forward to. It was just like, okay, I'm going to wake up today and we just going to free ball. Okay, I'm going to wake up tomorrow. We going to free ball. We going to figure it out. Like that's what I was doing. But now I actually have a whole planner, y'all. Which I've always been an organized person. But actually having plans, what you doing? Actually having to plan stuff out and then plan how your day goes and all that, because I have to make sure that I'm planning his feedings. I'm planning time around being able to breastfeed. Like I have to just basically plan everything now. So it's basically just adjusting to having a plan every day and not just going with the flow. That's probably the hardest part for me. The next question is, this is number 10. How has motherhood changed your perspective of life? Like I said, I'm putting my baby first with everything. It's no longer about me. It's no longer about my boyfriend first. It's all about my baby. Like, he has to come first before anybody or anything. So that's probably how motherhood has changed me. Just putting him first and not thinking about me and only me, but thinking about him as well. The next one is, how has breastfeeding or your feeding journey been? Now, breastfeeding. Y'all, I can say it's truly rewarding to breastfeed. It truly is. It truly is. It truly is. To be able to nourish your baby with your own supply of milk. And, there's women out there that buy milk from other women, which I have not had to do that, and I do not want to do that. I would rather give my baby formula than to get it from somebody else. That's just my take on it. Don't judge me. I know y'all probably going to be like, formula is worse than breast milk. I would rather get it from somebody else. Nah. I would rather just give them formula if it comes to it. But breastfeeding is definitely a journey, because that's another thing. You have to put yourself on a whole schedule. Like, if you really want your supply to stay up there, you have to eat right. You have to drink certain drinks. You have to stay hydrated. You have to stay on that exact schedule, because if you change your schedule, then the milk supply drops. Like, it's a whole thing in itself. Like, I've been educating myself so much on this. Like, it's like now it's like I'm addicted to it. So I just sit there and just read and watch different videos about breastfeeding and how I can keep my supply up. What's the benefits of it? All of that. But I pretty much try to stay on the same schedule with him with feeding. Like, I don't let him latch, so he don't actually get on my breast and feed. What I do is I just pump, and then I make bottles with the milk, but I don't let him feed from the breast, because like when he's going away to other people's house, I don't need him just solely needing me, because then he won't be able to go to nobody's house. Like, for example, he's going to stay with my mom for a week, with my parents for a week. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for it. I'm low-key gonna cry. Not even low-key. I'm high-key gonna cry. He's gonna be with them for a week. So just think about it. If I was to let him latch, it's some babies that won't even take a bottle because they've been latching. So, what I do is I just try to stay on track. Like, whenever I feed him his bottle, I try to pump. So he eats every 2 hours. So I try to pump. I was doing every 2 at first, but y'all, it's just so time consuming. It's so much work. So I changed it to like every 3 to 4 hours. So I've been doing pretty good with that. I get about 40 ounces a day with the breastfeeding. Sometimes I get more. It just depends on if I want to continue to pump like all day long, or if I want to pump through the night. But if I don't pump through the night, I'm making a cool 40 ounces before the night pump. Like, I normally make my last pump around 12 a.m., which is now going into a new day. So I try to be done pumping by then. So that's for that. The next one is 12. Do you feel supported in your feeding choices? I really don't care if anyone supports it or not, because this is my baby. This is my journey. This is our journey. I feel that breastfeeding is the best option for us, because it boosts their immune system and all of that. It just has really great benefits. So, like I said, I don't care who supports it and who don't. 13 is, how has your relationship with your partner or family changed since having a baby? I must say that our relationship on both ends has become stronger, because for one, we're constantly around each other for the sake of the baby. And then two, I'm seeing my family much more. Like, my family was always family oriented anyways, but because we live like a distance apart, we kind of would see each other probably once or twice out of a month, but now it's almost like we're seeing each other like every week. And I just love that, because it's just giving us a closer relationship, and it's allowing my baby to have that relationship and know who his grandparents are and family are and all of that, because he's seeing them so often. Like, that's one thing that I want him to know, is who his family is and to feel loved by his family. So having the family come around often, that's my thing. I love that. The next one is 14. Who has supported you the most during this postpartum period? Now, I'm going to say that it's everybody. I don't want to single anybody out, but I specifically want to give a huge thank you to my mom. Everybody, like I said, has been a great deal of help. But my mom, baby, she steps up. And not only do she step up for the baby, but she step up for me. Like, when she come here, y'all, she clean the house, she cook, she take Kaysen. She lets me and KK get a whole break where we don't even have to sleep with Kaysen. She'll take Kaysen into her room, and she will keep him that whole night. We don't have to get up throughout the night. Like, I just love it. Like, I truly love it. But I can say that I do have a whole village, but she got to be number one in it. She got to be number one because she gets it done. She truly gets it done. Like for all of us, she washed clothes. Y'all, I can't even just thank this lady enough, but I thank everybody for what they're doing, but I just don't feel that nobody can top what my mom is doing for us. Like, I truly appreciate it. And Ma, I know you're going to watch this, so thank you so much, girl. You know I love you so much. My number one girl. The next one, well, the last one is 15. What advice would you give to another preparing mother for the postpartum phase? Oh, girl, don't make me emotional. But I'm going to say, if you ever feel down, you reach out, you let somebody know, you talk to somebody, you get advice from somebody, you just find you an outlet. Find an outlet. Talk to them. Every chance you get. I don't care if it's 2:00 in the morning. You call them or you text them. You do whatever you have to do just to feel like you got that weight lifted off your shoulder. Because postpartum, like, it's new, especially if you've never had a child before. All of this is going to be new to you. It can be overwhelming. It can be too much, but you just have to have somebody that you can talk to, somebody that you can confide in and just get information from and get advice from. Like, that's all I can really tell you about that part. And then number 2, I know everybody may not have a support system, but get you a support system. Get you somebody that's going to help you, whether that's the kid's dad, that's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your best friend, your regular friend, whoever. Just find somebody out there that can support you throughout this journey, because I'm telling you, some days it's easy, some days it's not. Some days you're going to feel like you can conquer the world, like you can just do it all. And some days you're just going to wake up feeling like the world is actually on you and you're going to be like, oh my God, I just cannot do this today. I just need a break. But it don't work like that, because you got a little one depending on you. So you're going to have to take care of that little one first. Like, it's just a whole lot of stuff that you're going to have to do. But like I said, find somebody. Just find somebody. Even if it's a random person. And y'all, no lie, some people be saying that they talk to Chat GPT and they give them advice and stuff. Now, I've never done it, but I mean, it may be worth a try. Just go on Chat GPT and tell them what you're feeling. They may can give you some advice. Just say certain things that'll make them understand where you're coming from or what you're trying to say, so they can give you the right advice. But I'm gonna make that the end of my video. I thank y'all so much for watching it. And to any new moms or another mom that, or just, I can't even get my words out, to any new moms that's out there, just hang in there and know that you're not alone. Know that there's resources out there to help you. Know that there's other people that can give you advice, etc. Like, you got this. Hang in there and do it for you and the baby. But me and baby Kason, I'm about to get ready to pack his bag, because I told y'all he's going with his Gigi for a week. So I'm getting ready to pack his bags up, and then it sounds like his dad is outside now, so I'm gonna take him to his dad so that I could get this situated. So see y'all on the next video. Say bye, Casey Wacy. You gonna tell him bye-bye? Stop pulling your hair. All right, bye y'all.